Darcy Craven, two of the better midfielders in this competition. This one falls to Craven. He's in a wrestle with Curtin, who picks it up off the deck and feeds a handball out towards Riley Valley. He goes round the corner. This one's a dribbler. It sits up nicely for Curtin, who gets his hands above the tackle and a handball away. Now kicking forward is that one comes off hands and lands with Joe Fonte for Claremont. It's dribbling towards the boundary line. Claremont are keen to see it out. They can't quite get it there. Eventually they pull it back into play. Strong tackle from Marcus Cassidy on debut for East Perth, and this one Curtin just sitting behind things there and hits up a target. Good one too in Riley Valley. Kick to the contest that involves Cole. The kick didn't quite favour him. It was fisted straight down into the lap of Katorskas, and now Curtin can send them forward. He's got a nice one-on-one in the hot spot, and he finds Jasper Peace. Jasper Peace gets one on his man Kemp early, and charging through was Van Rooyen. Curtin slaps one on his boot. Bit of work for Davis to do, and that one will elude him in the pocket. Have them back. Ashton Bryant's gone into midfield, but this one lands with Curtin, who's coming straight out of that contest. Sends them forward. It sits up nicely for his man in Davis. He tries out the far side. He's going to go a little bit more direct than that. Not a bad kick either. It's just over the head of Riley DeSisto. Latching onto it, Van Rooyen, and now to Curtin, who's slid forward, and he sees an open goal and he takes it. That next level now from Dan Curtin. Saw the space, saw the mismatch, slid it on too, so wasting no time, and it wasn't the right decision in the end. They give it straight back. Claremont the clearing kick. After it was Van Rooyen playing a little higher up the ground. Clever little tap on. Doesn't quite work out, so it's already 192 centimetres, so it's back up rucked for deputised rather for Zach Ostelski over the last few weeks. He's back in after some state duties. Nice hands from Valley to give it to Curtin. He sends them inside 50. It's the man you want the ball in the hands of. Curtin. So they need to try and curtail his influence. Harbour wraps him up straight away. Curtin still able to get a hand free. A nice spin away from traffic. Darts around a man in Katorskas this time, and then opts to go to the contest. It'll fall for Darcy Craven. Hasn't had it. They're trying to link up and exit Claremont. They've been pretty good at it. Parker intercepts, but only as far as Curtin. And, of course, he finds the right option coming out for East Perth. Cassidy tried to go around the corner, but it was smothered. Parker's in there again. He's finding the footy pretty naturally early, and he seems to be involved in everything at the moment. I mentioned that move of Bailey Harbour on ball. He's already had 12 touches. Parker tries to get away from his man in Valley, who's had a real impact in this one, as has Dan Curtin. And looks like Lindbergh has moved up to a wing for East Perth. He was presenting short there. They all tumble over in the contest, and the last one standing, as he so often is, was Curtin. And now here's Lindbergh. Matthews came flying through, took heavy contact. Lindbergh's hurt there. Good stuff, Matthews. All legal. Curtin, now they're going to link up by hand. They've got some space too. Curtin breaks past the numbers, lays one up inside 50. Pasaka, a foot one down the line. Curtin rather couldn't quite take it. Bryant can't quite pick it up. The heat came from Graham. Bryant, just a couple of games of Colts footy, feeling it out there. His third one today. They go inside 50. Curtin gets to this contest as well, but beaten to the footy by rucking. Nice little hands from Greenaway to get things moving for the Tigers. Now through the middle they go. Pushing hard forward was Dennis. Bounced away from him, bounced in favour. Getting there to make a fist of it, the Royals. Trying to shovel a handball out. Doesn't go exactly where they like. It's in the hands of Curtin. Did really well, Darcy Craven. The Tigers from the contest. That kick not as effective as they would have liked. Craven, Curtin, the two number 7s going at it. Craven had a good hold of his arm on the way through. Now tossed up. Maxwell doing his best to help his side remove it from this sticky tight in the pocket. Curtin, can he do something special here? He had to shrug off a couple of players, did really well just to get boot to ball. Angove sparked them to life a little. Mazzucchelli takes a running bounce coming out from the goal square. His target with the exit kick was Keg, forward of the ball, couldn't get there. Curtin. That one from Kihusa, not quite as much. They'll turn it over. Curtin, just with the one mitt, then has a good look at things and finds a teammate on the outside. So again, East Perth now asks some more questions. This one comes forward for the Tigers. Curtin had a couple of players fall on his back, and that'll be paid by one of their better players today. Done some good things across half-back. Peace still on the right. Curtin sent his man into the wrong postcode. Now kicks down towards Davis, and why wouldn't you? Forward line that also includes Harry Cole, Sisto and Angove having good seasons at their feet. And of course Dan Curtin can go down there when they need him as well. Here he is. Curtin launches one forward. Van Rooyen looked for the body early and takes a good mark. It's a Milner slings his man in the tackle, brings him to turf in a heavy bit of work, and by hand they go again. So Claremont inside 50. That one isn't their best. Shrugging off his man is Matthews. He's been done in that tackle. Umpire says play on. Parker gets a kick forward. It's a good one from Tangeney. Just bounces in front of his man Davis, who let out high for it. Tangeney, that handball's too hot for him. He's had plenty of it in the toss to Zakostelski. Just behind the centre circle, he sends them forward from. Curtin was in that contest, and he just had a hold of his man. I'll start once more. Maxwell back in there. So the two number one ruckman going at it. So Perth, the only team left above Claremont. But it's Claremont 16-12, 108 to East Perth 7-3, 45. Clinical at Leadable Oval. They move to 10.